back to the channel, and today you join me actually not in Torbay. I'm actually at a service station, a place called Countis, I think it is. We are on our way to London. Why we're going to London? Because this is pre-travel day, and so we are on our way to Orlando. So Torbay Dave here, hopefully you're going to join us. We're going to try and capture as much as we can throughout the next couple of weeks. So come and have some fun with us. And as I say, pre-travel day today. Well, we're making good progress. Just left on the A303 and we're currently on the M3. And in a minute we'll really find out how we are progressing for time when of course we get to the M25, and that's where we could lose a lot of time. However, weather's looking fantastic. Sat-nav still says we're going to get there for about 4:30, which is a really nice time in the afternoon to get there. Of course it's light, it's like till 7 o'clock, but nice to get there during the day, of course it is. And we'll see how the 25 goes when we get there. Well, I guess this wasn't to be no surprise really, is it? We're here at the M25 and the sat-nav tells me we've got a 10-minute delay. It's always the same. I guess the M25 is one huge car park. And so I can't complain. We've had a good trip so far. Hopefully get the next 10 minutes under our belts and we'll be able to continue on to the M23, which will be of course the for those of you that know the trip from South Devon, we'll then be getting into Gatwick. But hey, we can live with all of this because we are going to Orlando. I'll tell you more about that in a moment. Let's get the next 10 minutes under the way and we'll catch up with you again in a couple of minutes time. So there we go. We've come through the M25, come through the M23, which was a little bit congested. It wasn't too bad, to be honest. And we are now here at Gatwick Airport. It starts to get exciting. South Terminal coming up, and that's where we're headed. We're staying at the Hilton, which is connected to the South Terminal, and I do remember actually how to get here. So if you're staying at the Hilton and you're wondering how to get there, this I hope will be useful. So you certainly need to take a left here, which will take you down to the South Terminal anyway. And then you want to try to get over to the right-hand lane. Here we go. Almost as if you're parking. So we've got valet parking booked as well. We'll talk about that in a moment. Once we get the luggage dropped off and everybody else. So there's two cars at the moment. So our friends are behind and going to drop you off, Jackie, with the luggage.
You are?
Yep. And you can look after the luggage.
Great, I get all the best jobs.
And I'll go and drop the car off and then we'll meet back in the reception as we head up to the room. So as I say, it's a case of staying on the right hand side or in the right hand lane, but don't get over too far to the right because this first entrance here is staff only. So you need to carry on. If you're trying to get to the hotel, you need to carry on as if you're going to the short stay and the pickup. It's certainly busy here at the moment. All the traffic coming in out on the left hand side. They're obviously cars that have done long stay car parking. Oops, there we go. That's one way of getting in.
Yep. Not much warning there.
No. And and stay in this lane. And we are going to be turning right. It is signposted as exit. And that's the bit that certainly confused me quite a few times before I really got used to the route. So you do want to follow the signs.
There's a little sign underneath that, look.
Yeah,
that says Hilton.
Yeah. So we're going to turn right here, which is the exits, the services, and of course Hilton. And then what they've got just round here, and although this appears to be the back of the hotel, it is actually the front of the hotel, but it is lower ground, so reception is one level up. And so in a moment, just round the corner here, we can pull in on the left hand side, we can drop off all the passengers, we can drop off the luggage, and then you can come with me, we'll drop off the car, and then car's out of the way for the next 2 weeks, and we can head into the hotel, and that is it. Excitement really starts to build then once you get to Gatwick and you start seeing a few planes taking off. It really does get very exciting. So as I say, here's the section. I don't think I've seen it as busy. I don't think I've seen it as busy.
I think there's a diversion because they're using this to go through to the right, which is the KFC drive-through.
Oh, well, that's where it'll be. It'll all be down to KFC.
Yeah. So I think that's what the hold-up is.
Here we go. So this is the drop-off and pick-up. This is where you want to come. And we're going to pull in here. You can park here for, I think it's, there you go, 15 minutes. 15 minutes only. But this will be fine.
We'll just unpack the cases and we'll see you in a few minutes.
Absolutely perfect. I'll go and get the luggage. Well, we've just arrived at the Valet drop-off. Dropped the car off, which is great, and the young lady has taken all the details and booked it in. That's fantastic. That's for one vehicle. However, unfortunately, Elliot, who's not looking too chuffed at the moment, Elliot's car
doesn't exist.
Yeah, it doesn't exist apparently. It's not on the system. So we are wandering over to the Valet reception, which is somewhere over here. So I guess we get a tour of the car park, which is something we didn't plan for. And so we're going to go and apparently we've got to go over here, sort it out. But one car's booked in, and Elliot's car will be booked in very shortly. And then we can make our way over to the girls who are sat patiently in the reception waiting for us to return. It's always eventful, isn't it? Of course it is. But look, we've got plenty of time and just got to make the most of it because we're on our holidays. Well, that didn't turn out to be too bad. I mean, the thing is, I thought we could have been there for
ages,
forever. So, but they were really good, actually. They were really good.
Even though there was no booking, apparently. But they honoured it, so that's good.
Yeah, that's right. They said there was no booking, which was interesting. And hey, guess what? Jackie's now ringing. She's thinking, where are you? She says, we got lost. We are on our way now to the hotel, but I think we need to go down a level. We need to go down one floor. Okay, so we've come down a level. We're on level 1, and this is the Hilton. Well, no, this is the car park, actually.
This is the car park?
Yeah, this is the car park.
I hope this isn't the Hilton.
But apparently, this is the Hilton. Through this corridor, looks like a hospital, doesn't it?
It does.
And not, there we go. This looks more like the terminal building as well. Yeah. So, allegedly, this is the tunnel that will take us through to the hotel. The girls are obviously somewhat concerned. It took
longer than we thought.
Yeah, it took a long time, to be honest. Traffic was really bad, really busy when we left the hotel, and then Obviously, we had that problem. My car was sorted.
Yeah, your car was alright. Yeah,
no problem. And
thanks for staying with me.
but to be honest, though, I mean, it could have been a nightmare, couldn't it?
Yeah.
You know, it could have been really tricky. But the guy was brilliant. You know,
Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, dusted.
We had the paperwork. We showed the paperwork. They still couldn't find it on the computer, so they just reissued the booking and just put it through. Absolutely fantastic, to be honest. So you can't ask for any more than that.
Just a reminder to bring all your paperwork with you.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a necessity. Make sure. Well reminded, Elliot. Paperwork is absolutely key.
Especially after visas.
Now we've got to get in here now. Oh, that's all right. It didn't do that last time I was here. Mind you, I suppose it was late, wasn't it?
It was a month ago.
It was late. So anyway, look, we are in the reception of the Gatwick Hilton on the South Terminal, and as you can see, it is connected directly to the hotel, which is brilliant. Here's Jackie. She's waiting patiently for us. In fact, the girls are here, so
My goodness,
I bet you thought we'd got lost.
we did. We were getting a bit concerned, but we thought it would be busy because look at the queue.
It is busy. It's really busy. Yeah, which is fantastic. Anyway, look, we're all checked in, which is brilliant. So we can head on up to our room. Let's do that. Okay, so let's have a quick look at our room. We're at the, a reminder again that we're at the Hilton. This is 7444. So as you come in, on the right-hand side, there is a nice bathroom, actually, with a bath and a hand basin, obviously toilet, which is what you would expect. And there's also a shower as well. So bath, shower and toilet all in this one room.
Factory products.
And then move through into the room itself. And in this room, a king-size bed and telephone, yeah. Large TV on the wall. Large TV, little writing desk to be able to do some work or some whatever. Write a letter, some computer work or whatever. Little occasional table with a couple of bottles of water and a couple of chairs in the room. So not too shabby, no problems at all. This is one of the executive rooms. And as an executive room, it basically means it allows us to have access to the executive lounge. So that means we can get a drink. We can also have a nibble of whatever's there. And that's probably where we're going to be heading next.
3 hours later.
Well, we did make it to the executive lounge. And it was really busy in here, and so we were being very quiet. I mean, we could have been really noisy, but no, we were really quiet. We had a few drinks, and also, there we go, there's the drinks that we've consumed. So, soft drinks. But let me introduce you, because I said I would take this opportunity to introduce you to the rest of the gang. So you've already met Elliot, and he suddenly can't speak anymore.
No, can't speak. Not in the executive lounge. It's quiet in there.
You can't speak. So, yeah, Elliot's over here on my right, and there's Julie. Say hello, Julie.
Hello.
Yeah, fantastic. And over on my left is our camera person.
Camera lady too.
Camera lady too, yeah. There's Jackie.
Yeah, my expertise, I'm Stonehenge.
Let's not start talking about Stonehenge. That's a whole new story.
Well,
But
traffic cones.
traffic cones. We'll have to talk about that later on. If you're interested in traffic cones and Stonehenge, put a comment down below. I have a funny feeling no one's going to write anything in the comments about that. So look, we are really probably coming to the end of pre-travel day. It's been a great day. We've had a great trip, and it's not too early tomorrow. Our flight is not till 2:30 in the afternoon. So
and we're going to have breakfast in the hotel, so we'll take you along to that and see what they offer.
Okay,
as
breakfast.
We've never done it before.
No, we haven't. So we'll try that for certain. So look, we're going to call this one a day here. From myself, this is Torbay Dave. If you're enjoying these series of vlogs, make sure you come back and see what we've got tomorrow and the rest of the week. Press the what's the button?
Little notification.
Thank you very much indeed. Press the notification bell. Press the like. And if you've got any comments, just make them below. And we'll see you in the next one. Good night.